because we got the demo to Folklore. It's a launch PS3 game, and it's one that I have actually finished. It's not too bad. It gets a little repetitive towards the end of the game from what I remember. But it was a long time ago since I last played it. So for me it's also going to be kind of fun to hop in with the demo. So when I hit go, the video may be disrupted a little bit as the resolutions change from 1080p to 720p or something like that. But yeah, let's start. There we go, warning with the controllers. Oh, hi Hikori. Something a little different. On the site, Thursdays are demos. So I thought I'd play a PS3 demo that I have that you can't get on the PS3 store anymore. There we go, it does look really nice. What options do we have? Just new game, sure. So, let's have a little look. That's an interesting introduction. A strange death in a strange land. Ellen lost her mother 17 years ago, but mysteriously receives a letter from her inviting her to meet at the cliff of Seed in Doolin. She goes, but finds only a corpse, which falls off a cliff before she can even look. Whereas we have Keats covering a string of murders. The mysterious phone call to the magazine where Keats works said, "Only, help, fairies will kill me. Doolin Village, Cliff of Seed." Despite a suspicion that it could be a prank, Keats sets out for Doolin. Well, let's start with Ellen. But we'll do both today. I'm not going to fast forward the story bit. Bit of a shame it's all sort of comic book style, not video, but still dramatic. And that's Keats if you missed the beginning. From what I remember, it is pretty interesting. Here we go. Almost has a Final Fantasy X kind of look to it. Mini-map style. I can't control the camera, but I can certainly move the character. Okay, so we can't really explore. Oh man, I really want to move the character, the camera, but it's not going to let me. Some minor details you might not be able to see. The ponytail is moving around, and you got the blades of grass also moving. But nothing that sticks out immediately as a PS3 game. As it's a launch title, it kind of has a PS2 vibe to it. You could perhaps say that the clothes look a little bit more detailed. Oh, blurry. God, that better not be it. Come on, keep going. Oh, that's a point, Corey. Yeah. The water did look kind of nice, lapping against it. Lots of more individual sort of particles of water rather than a block of it. Come to the pub. I'm from England, so come to the pub is a very appropriate thing to say. I would say the lighting perhaps looks a little nice as well. It does have a Final Fantasy X vibe. Was it Besaid? I guess in the Blue Arrow? No, that's where we came from. So which one is going to be the pub? Which one's got the sign? This is Doolin, okay. Interesting spelling for telephone. Harriet's home. Who is Harriet? Who is Suzette? How do we know these things? Shame these signposts, you can't interact with them. There it is. The bridge house. Okay. Well, we didn't know they were dead to start off with, that's for sure. The designs are pretty cool. All three of them very, very different. Yeah, I agree, Corey. Probably thinks she got hit on the head a little too hard. This is all nuts. And then we go to this scene. Looks nothing like the scene we just experienced. Here they are. Oh, there's a hedgehog on her shoulder. Off to the Netherworld. We thought she was top of the cliff. Yeah, I agree, Corey. It really was. Oh, that makes sense. Living sometimes go there. Okay. Ask him anything, but don't give us a chance to do it. Well, this is a demo, so downloaded quest isn't going to work. Sounds like it was this scarecrow person who brought us here. Can we do quests? Nope. Ooh. Now that's a freaky scarecrow. Looks like he's wearing Union Jack. The UK flag. henge. You gonna lead us? You're just gonna stand there. Well, at least he told us. Well, that's north, is it? Or is this north and that's south? Well, okay, that's north. So head south. This way. Thankfully, the mini-map has an N on it. And being from England, I don't mind a henge. Still think Aylesbury, that huge henge, is really impressive to go to. Aylesbury or Avesbury? I always get those two mixed up. Ah, Samhain, okay. Well, here we go. That was a faster load than I expected. Granted, there's not exactly much here, but yeah. I like that scarecrow design. Kind of cool. Now, I don't know how long this demo actually is. So part of me is kind of expecting it to end just as it gets good. Because we've also got Keats to play as well. Hopefully we get to try out some of the fighting with the 6-axis. Come on, demo, don't end yet. Irishman. This is the demo for Folklore. We're doing Ellen's path. Alright, finally, into some action. Who are you? Heed our advice and then gives none. What? What was the point in that? Yeah, some more examples of the nice lighting. Kind of hints towards it being a PS3, PS2 kind of game. IDs pop out. Well, okay. Alright, so it's like finally get to try out some of these cool 6-axis controls. Alright, 0 we die, makes sense. Mind capacity. Okay. 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 Exit shield, square as attack. Huh. The L1 saw camera. I gotta tap it repeatedly, okay. Flick controller upward. Alright, here we go. Hey, That worked. I honestly don't remember 6 axes being a problem in the real game. I just remember it being a little tiresome how often you had to do it towards the end of the game. Oh, looks like our shield's down and out now. There we go. I've got to be looking at them. There we go. Lock on camera decided to be a little bit of a pain. Nuts. Come on. Ah, it's got the inverted cameras or now it's letting me use the cameras anyway. Oh, right. That doesn't seem too bad so far. Cameras released. I'll do that in a sec. I'm a little busy right now. Ah, oh, it only locked onto one of them. Nuts. Come on. Get both. Yes. There we go. Bubbles did nothing. That's all finished. Let's have a look at folks that asked me to. Ah, so it's just how to make them stronger. Fair enough. Ooh. Get those, they're flying. Rotate the left stick, okay. That's the right stick. There we go, that's better. How do we get these flying ones? Oh, that works. So that's the triangle monster. It's a little weird how it's only this area where we've got control of the camera. Now this looks nice. And we lost control of the camera again. Yeah, it kind of shows the lighting and some of the sort of particles that make it look more than a PS2 game. to go? Oh, into it. Well, seeing as we've already done one barrier already, it's a little silly to mention it now. Whoa. Gosh, saved it. Okay. Sure would have helped a little. Not even from the side, okay. It's weird how the lock-on keeps failing. Don't get stuck, stay put. Gotcha. Not yet. More. Again. So. I can't get this timing down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Swinging. You should see me flicking this controller both hands up and down. I must be doing this wrong. Instant it turns red, flick it up. Okay. There we go. We get one experience just for that big thing. Well, let's change for him. Yeah. That didn't work. There we go. Whoops, no, I hit the wrong button. There we go. L2 close. It's not circle. What's this? Oh, one of these. Yeah, thanks Corey, but it was tougher than I wanted it to be. Can't seem to do that one. Well, let's try this new guy out. I didn't do as much as I hoped. It'd be cool to get all of these really to absorb. Come on. Ah, it's like I only get 4 at a time. That sucks. Oh, I missed one. Well, that's still blocked off, so I'm guessing it doesn't want us to go that way. I could talk to all these guys, but Scarecrow is the one. Really, Scarecrow? We shall see. Oh. Unexpected. Okay. Of course, it wouldn't have been too easy, would it? Oh, we're back here. Actually, Scarecrow, I think you tried to trick us. Find a memento. Ah, that's Ellen's path done. Okay, it doesn't feel that bad actually. It's a little, you know, the camera's a little old. There's a lot of talking. That doesn't seem necessary. But it's not that bad. It still kind of holds up, and the demo leaves Ellen's story at least on a mystery. But there was still one more story, so we're not done yet. And that was what, 40 minutes about? That's not a bad little demo. But then we've got Keats' story. So let's do Keats. Very much the start of Ellen's story one more time. So we've had all this before in Ellen's story, so it's good that we did Ellen first. And now it's our turn with Keats. It's interesting, I like Keats' design more than Ellen. Keats looks more kind of unique. You look at Ellen and you think she could be from any game on the PS2. Almost like even Silent Hill kind of looking character. But at least Keats has a certain uniqueness. His clothes, his hair, even the glasses to a degree. So I kind of like Keats more. And look, when he walks, hands in his pockets. It's a lovely little touch. With his coat flicking at his waist. But it's much easier to run. It's not going to be a body. I don't remember seeing a body when we were here with Ellen. Yeah, thank you, Corey. I think so too. Could easily imagine a sequel more with Keats than any other character in this game. Almost as if they designed Keats first. He was like in the prototyping stage, the beta stage, whatever you want to call it, when they came up with the idea for the game. I imagine Keats was the first one they designed. Huh, is he hearing what she heard? Something a little funny, him going upstairs. Okay, so he was all the way up here, and when we were with Ellen, we're much further south. Who is she? Yeah, this is where we put Ellen. Can't check on her. Wonder if we're going to see the same characters. Ah, another. So we are after Ellen. We're going to get Scarecrow as well. We already did Ellen, and there doesn't seem to be anyone new from when she was in here. So let's just Keep going. It's not the Scarecrow. Alright. It's weird. This invisible guy with a mask. There's something Doctor Who about him. Like a villain kind of aspect to the creepiness of his design. Well, we know. We got to head. I think it was south. There he is. I'm guessing they're talking about Ellen. I'm guessing we're going to have to go help. Sounds a bit cliche now, but damsel in distress was still a thing. Even back in 2007 when this came out. Yeah, apologies if you hear sirens in the background. You know, I've been trying to remember the story to Folklore. I have played it, I have finished it. But not in the last 10 years, probably not in the last 15 years. I don't really remember the story that much. Don't spoil it in the comments. But maybe it's time to get it again and play it again. I don't currently have it anymore. A lot of the games I finished back in the day I traded in. Oh, was it? I think I got the Wii U by trading in stuff. Yeah, I'd rather have sirens than the earthquake that hit Japan earlier this morning. Well, earlier today, this afternoon. I live near Yokohama. But down south, there's a big enough earthquake to trigger a tsunami warning. Oh, Corey, I was certainly old enough. 2007, I was in my final year at university. And yeah, I'm fine. The earthquake was much further south. Feels like there's a lot more story with Keats, a lot more talking. Honestly, Corey, I did catch a little bit of the news, but I don't remember seeing much about injuries and deaths at the time. It was more about them talking about the tsunami issues, or possible tsunami issues. I haven't checked back since then. I was busy editing, and today's video is going up on this YouTube later. There's almost something John Lennon about how Keats look. I don't know. Forks. We have a red bar. We have a new one. Yeah, same intro area. Same folk bit as well. That's a cool little picture. Them getting sucked and stretched. So we know that one. We know that one. What's the red one? Yes, it's the same as Ellen's. Or Ellie's. Yes, I learned about the lock-on. The game doesn't teach us about it, it's just by accident. By pressing L1, you lock onto it. We didn't check out over here last time. Will it let us? Huh, it will. Now it's going to be like a treasure chest or something. Every time we absorb something, our red bar is going down. Let's not explain what that is. I'm guessing there's nothing else here, so it's just something off to the side. There's the enemies respawn. Yeah, it does have a Final Fantasy X vibe to it. get both. Back a bit. And 1, 2. There we go. Imagine this effect when you absorb on a PS5. It could look really awesome and epic. I would be very interested if Folklore got a remaster. I think Game Republic is still around, the people who made this. Obviously after so much time I wouldn't think many of the original people are still there. Actually I wonder if this is Sony's owned IP or if Game Republic own it. I have defeated one that gave me the water bubble attack last time. Well, that was a mistake. So we keep hitting them even though they're down. That will kill them. We running away for. Get back here. There you go. The red bar's becoming yellow, and I don't know why. Whoa, smash. Alright, gotta be careful, you. Gotcha. Two more you guys, okay. I remember with the later bosses that you would have to smash, when we get these red like this, when you hold R1 you'd have to swing left and right, kind of smash them against the ground. Ah. No, stop attacking that guy. Get this one. And this one. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Feels like such a small bonus for getting so many of them together. You know, Corey, I was wondering that. We got that big elephant thing, but we haven't come across the bird yet. Which is kind of good thing, because that bird was a pain to hit. Let's get these 3. Even this camera is starting to fall out a little bit. I don't know if the options will let me change it. We've got this aura around us now. Don't care if I have to take this one by one. Let's get this done. There we go. Oh, come on. I wanted 2 of you. going backwards. I just followed the blue arrow. Completely. Okay, we're doing all this again. I'm not. No. Let's just... We've kicked your butts already. Let's just keep going. I can't believe we've done all this twice now. Whoops. Yeah, I don't care. Let's just keep going. Let's get to somewhere new. There we go. Somewhere new. I'm gonna grab my phone a sec. Oh, earthquake alert. Down south. Yeah, I'm fine here. It's just the way my alerts are set up. If there's a big one anywhere in the country, I'll get a message. So here we go. Which big one are we getting? Same big one? No, it's a different one. Cool. Where are you gonna go? Where are you going? Ah, nuts. Oh yeah, I can defend, can't I? I've got a shield. Smack. Smack. Come on again. Oh no. Dude, this is tougher, this one. Got recharge. Yeah, I admit, Corey, it does look cooler. But if it rolls, it's a little bit more of a pain to deal with. For some reason the lock-on keeps cancelling, which is frustrating. Ah, here we go. Can't remember this before. When it's red, up. So, there. And there. There. I remember this time. Yeah. Transcension point. Makes us invincible. That would have been... Okay. Transcension... It would have been more useful if I had that at the start of the battle, not once the battle had finished. But at least here, you get to use it. Whoa! This is cool. Oh, it's so fleeting. I hope that's something we could upgrade in the game to make it last longer, because that looked really cool. Ah, mysterious gentleman one more time. Yeah, I really did, Corey. It was fun to play. There was a sense of power. But because this is a launch game and it only had 6-axis controls, there's no rumble in this game. So when we're that strong doing all that damage, there's no feedback on the controller. So we're kind of missing out a little bit. That's one of the annoying things about some of these launch games. Sure, this 6-axis stuff is fun, but the lack of rumble does in my opinion, matter sometimes. It does detract from the game play experience. A reporter doesn't just observe, they could ask her questions. Corey, you may not know, this PS3 didn't have DualShock because Sony didn't want to pay for it. Essentially, DualShock is not Sony's, they pay a license for it. And I imagine, considering how many hundreds of millions the PS2 sold, that's a lot of money, a lot of licenses Sony had to pay. So perhaps on PS3, they decided against it. But let's say the feedback from the audience wasn't in support of that decision. So yeah, the second revision of the controller had DualShock 3 because Sony would pay for it. I think Xbox 360 had the same rumble technology and Microsoft was paying for the license, I think. Or they might have come to some other separate agreement, but yeah. 6-axis is Sony's, but it's not the reason why there's no DualShock. That's purely money. Certainly isn't. Interesting. I was unable to settle that score. Huh. Kind of wondering what is Regine, not so much who. Nah, it's alright, Corey. So, as you said yourself, you were quite young at the time, you weren't to know. By the time you played games, I imagine rumble was in the controllers once more. Just one of those weird things. It's like how Xbox didn't go with Blu-ray because Sony owns Blu-ray, so like Xbox would have to pay a license for it. So they went with HD DVD because they didn't have to pay a license for it. But HD DVD didn't win. Just one of those things. Of course, Regine's not going to give us the answers. The game will be over if we had all the answers. Yeah, morning. Meet the murdered. Ah, find a memento, okay. It's the same as last time with Ellen. Or Ellie. I keep calling her Ellen now. is the end of Keith's story. Well, in the demo anyway. So, we've done both in the demo. There's nothing else we can do though. Still, it's a cool demo. The fact you get 2 people to talk to. You get 2 people to play as. So it's like 2 40-minute demos roughly. It's really nice. And it leaves on such a nice cliffhanger that I genuinely want to go and play a bit more, but I don't have the game anymore. I just have the demo. So yeah, on Thursdays, hopefully, I'll be playing through some of the PS3 demos I have from the launch era and perhaps a couple of years afterwards. A lot of these demos I have are no longer on the PSN store. They've been taken off. So I'll try and play through some of them. Some might be long, like this one is. Some might be short. If they're short, I might play, for example, a couple of racing games maybe. I haven't decided yet. Oh, I was hoping it's going to give us a trailer, a video, but it doesn't. It just resets the screen. So that will do for today. We're going to end the video here. Tomorrow, I am thinking tomorrow's video might be back on the PS3 with Resistance Fall of Man. Like Folklore, it's a game I finished, but I haven't gone back to play since I finished it. So, you know, I remember the big story overall, but the small moment-to-moment bits I don't really remember, so it could be kind of fun to go back to that. I remember it being difficult, so I might set it to easy, just to kind of enjoy it a little bit more. So yeah, thanks Corey for joining once again. We had Irishman in earlier, and anyone else who was watching, I hope you enjoyed it. But that will do for Folklore. If you don't mind, just going to switch to that screen so you can see all the links to all this stuff. But that will do for today's video. Once again, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed looking at this launch era game. Ah, sorry Corey, it's so early. See, these streams are happening at like 6 PM for me. So it's already, you know, basically I'm going to finish the stream and I'm going to start cooking. So timing's always going to be a little bit frustrating. But these streams do have a playlist. There's a live stream playlist. So if you want to go back and check out some of the other ones, just check out the live stream playlist. Wait, so I might be able to put that in the comment box. I think that will do. Yeah, that should be the link to all the players. If you can't catch a stream, that's fine. Come back and check out some of the other ones. Yeah, tomorrow PS3 game, probably Resistance. Saturday probably going to be continue Dissidia Final Fantasy on PSP as well. That one's a little bit more difficult to talk and play at the same time, because I'm not good at Dissidia. I need to think about it, think about what's happening. Anyway, thank you very much. I will catch you guys later. So, goodbye.